everyone, it's Lisa, and today on Doodle Draw Art I'm going to show you how to make this Father's Day card for dads who like to golf. What you're going to need is scissors and cardstock in white and a darker color, and also you're going to need your standard drawing supplies of eraser, pencil, marker, and something to color with. I'm going to be using a blue marker today. So the first thing we're going to do is create the size of our card by folding our cardstock in half. So this is the background of my card, and then the next thing that I'm going to do is cut my foreground paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this card as a guide, and I'm going to just lay it over the top like this so that it's leaving an edge about a thumb width along here, and then sticking out about a thumb width along here. I know that doesn't sound very exact, but I'm just going to trace around this shape and then cut it out, and this will be the area that I'm going to be using to draw. Alright, so I'm just going to cut this out. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw the shape of a golf bag on the outside of our card. Just a very rough shape. So we know that the golf bag has to have a top edge where the clubs will go in, and we know that it's going to come down and bump out at the bottom like this and scoop around, and then along this edge here we're just going to mostly come down and join in. And then we need a strap for the golf bag, so we're just going to swoop around the side here and another swooping line here to make the strap. And then so that we're really sure that we know it's a golf bag, we're going to draw the golf clubs. Just like this, sticking out of the bag. We don't have to draw the whole set, just a few clubs coming out of the golf bag. Alright, so this is going to be the general shape of our card, but now comes the fun part. We are going to write the words Happy Father's Day inside the golf bag. So what we're going to do is we're going to sketch in the letters first in all capitals. So along here I'm going to write happy, and this is not going to be my final lettering. This is just the outline where the lettering's going to go. So I'm going to write it tall and skinny so that it will fit inside this whole area here. Alright, so here's the word happy. Now what we're going to do is create bubble letters for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the edge of this golf bag as the edges for my letters. So every time I finish a letter, I'm going to bring it as close as I can to the edge of the bag. So along here my H is going to have a funny edge shape, and I'm going to come back in like this. So there's my H. Now I'll make the A, same thing, right up to the top and down, and here comes the P, the first P, and I'll make a circle in the middle. Oh, and I need to do that for the A also. I need to make the inside of the A. And here comes another P. I'm going to try to make these two P's a little bit separate from each other. And here's the Y. Again, I'm going to come up as much as I can all the way to the edge of the bag. In fact, I'm going to change the shape of this Y so that it's going to be a little bit more curving in like this to the edge of the bag. So this says happy. Now I'm going to do the same thing in this row for the word fathers. A little tighter than the word happy. So again, nice tall skinny letters, as close together as they will go, maybe even inside each other a little bit of an E, not too much, and I'm gonna do it this time. Really skinny R, and then my S can come right up to the edge. Whew, I did it. Okay, so now same thing, I'm going to create bubble letters around all of these shapes that I have. And just being careful to spread the letters out as much as possible. I'm going to be going over these in marker afterwards, so they are going to be a little bit easier to read once I erase everything. And now the R is a little tricky, so it's going to come pretty close to the S. And here I go, running along the edges of all these, and now here comes my S. And now the word day is going to be a piece of cake, because I have all this room to write 3 letters. So the D is going to come down like this, big D, a nice A in the middle, big Y like this. Okay, I'll outline these. So I guess the important thing is that we get the edges of the golf bag, and I almost forgot about that down at the bottom here. So you're going to make sure that your letters always touch the outside edge of your bag so that we can see the shape of the golf bag when we're done. So this Y is really going to curve around like this. And this A is going to swoop right in here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is use our marker to create our golf bag. So I'm just going to use one color, just this dark blue, and I'm going to color in the entire card, all of the lettering and the clubs with blue. And then I'm going to erase all of these sketch lines so that it's just the silhouette of a golf bag saying Happy Father's Day. And I will do this in time lapse. Alright, so I've colored in all of my outline and all of my words for the Father's Day message, and now I'm just going to go back through with my eraser and erase all of these little pencil lines that are left behind. Okay, so this is a great time to go back over and fill in any of the little spots in your marker that might have left any white spots. And that's all there is to it. All you have to do now is glue your card onto your cardstock. And you could put another sheet of white paper inside to write a message to your dad for Father's Day. I'd love it if you would comment on my video and maybe subscribe to my channel or click like if you liked it. And that's it. Thanks for watching.